Second. Okay. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Yes. So, so far, what we have seen, guys, like in the last, not yesterday, I would say Monday and Sunday. Can you guys just recollect? Monday, what did we saw? Uh, we raised an important question as well, and many people have also given the answers for that. But many people have not replied like that question, right? So, can you just recollect what happened on Monday? This is exactly in continuation to that. Can you type in the chat box what was that? Hmm. Okay, doesn't matter. Fine. Jagdish, we are in the half sleep. Tell us what to do. Okay, it's okay. Fine. So I'm going to show you one slide, guys. Okay, just relax. See that. Okay. One person has said, what is aesthetics? Yes, Shivraj. Shivraj has woken up. Okay. So I'm going to show you one slide. You guys have to just follow one small instruction. That's it. Okay. Can we see that? So I'm just showing you on screen. Hold on. Okay. The first live activity. So I'm going to be showing you one image. You guys have to convert into a text. Got it? It's a simple thing. I'm going to show you an image. You guys have to convert into text. Okay? Yeah. So your time starts now. Okay. What is visually pleasing according to us? Yeah, perfectly correct, Chitra. That's what we are seeing. Yeah, yes, Sharad. Aesthetics. Yes. But yeah, so now can we focus on this? Convert this image into text. What do you feel? Observe it slowly, okay? You have to keep our rationality a little bit aside now. Okay? Hmm. Everybody's looking at, nobody's writing down. Why? Can you convert these images into text? So what are you writing? Tell me in the chat box, or maybe put your pictures of this notes, whatever you guys are typing. Tell me. Think about it.
Are you talking about writing the actual prompt to get this image?
What?
What should I write here?
Okay, you missed the earlier part. Okay, come little early. Okay, convert these images into text. Okay,
Mm.
I'm going to be showing you an image. You guys have to convert that into text. What is in your mind, according to you, while you're looking at this image? Please try to do that. Either you can write a short story, you can write one line, you can write multiple keywords. It's totally up to you. Okay. Now, I'm going to be giving you 60 seconds, guys. Okay. Everybody has to do it in just 60 seconds. Try to do that. Observe it slowly. 30 seconds. Fast, fast, guys. Are you guys doing it or not? Only Sharath is doing. What about others? Thinking mode. No. Put on your head, write it down. Surely you will get something. Okay. Try to observe closely, and then you will automatically convert that into a text. This is not a puzzle, guys. Okay. Don't look for some answers inside. This is not a puzzle activity. If it was, I would have told you. Can I get some answers? Black and white, close up design, image of Franklin Mangalin in the text wrap up style. That's great, Kanda. That's what I'm asking. Lost discovery, confusion, imagination, deep thinking. Meghna, wonderful. Excellent, Meghna. I can see some kind of an emotion over there. Guys, this is an emotional activity, okay? So don't just be logical. Can you do this? 1 more minute I'll give you. Can you do this? Can you convert this image into a text? Observe this. Bring that emotion. Don't write just it's already there, no? You write the, I mean, I don't want to use the word emotion, then everybody will only, you write what you feel. Yeah. More. Write it down first in your notepad and pen. And then you can draw a small mind map also. You can draw a small thumbnail sketch also. You can put the text in your own fashion also. How do you feel when you see this? Imagine shapes. The face with the words. That's great. Daniel Jacob Redcliffe. Okay. What is okay? Yes, Samir. So how do you convert this into words? That's what is my question, Samir. Are you writing it down? Fast. Yeah. Okay. Excellent, Samir. Each word whispers a story, together forming a face of thought. Oh, this is well put together. Can you see Samir's answer? Samir, you're from art background, huh? Am I right? No? You can open your mic here. Yes, look at that. So now we have to become artists. There is no chance. We'll have to become a man built with emotions and countless thoughts. Okay, why not women? Okay, a man built with emotions and countless thoughts. Okay, fine. What else? What else you can? Are you guys seeing this closely? There are a lot of things, not just face. Okay, face comes first. There are a lot more things. Lot more things. Look at it. Yeah. Frustration. No. Shivraj, come on, express it. Don't just write one word. Don't just write one word. Express it. Write it more. Like let's say you can break down the keywords, you can write like a story, like a narrative. Express it. But guys, a lot of people are not replying. Only few people are replying. Why? What about Dayal, Chitra, Shivraj? Shivraj is okay. Sharad, I expect a lot. Jaya, Kanda is okay. Meghna, Samir, yes. Sumana, Neetu, iPhone. Screaming face of human being with uncountable letters that does not have any space between and not making any meaning. Okay? Okay? Sumana is saying it is completely meaningless. Okay? That's okay. That's your emotion. That's your way of seeing it. That's okay. But there are also being people who are seeing some frustration in it, angry in it.
No, any meaning means this letters I am saying, which
Mm-mm.
doesn't have any meaning because there is no space in between.
Oh, that meaning. Okay, okay,
Random,
okay.
like,
Yeah, okay. Grammatically, the meaning is not coming. You're saying, right? That's okay. No problem. Fine.
yes.
That's what I'm asking. That is how you decipher that. I'm saying everybody will decipher it in a different way. See, angry, frustrated, confused person wrapped up in thoughts and confused. Okay, confused. Okay, that's great. Okay, fine. What about this, guys? What about this? Sorry. What about this? Hmm. Jagdish, it's already text. What should I do? You have to think about it. And this has a deep meaning compared to the other examples. If you guys look at it, you will know the context very clearly. It is there. Okay, look at it. Start from the top to the bottom. Read it, observe it. Our observation skill needs to go very very high. Okay, we'll talk about editorial design in some days, where I'll teach you about how you can train your eyes, particularly when you want to become a designer who wants to become very good in terms of aesthetics. Okay, looks like transcript. That's okay, Meghna. Do it. That's what I'm asking. And there is a meaning towards it. What is this transcript made up of? How have they put it? How does it look like in whole? Huh. So some people are saying it's a letter. Okay. Okay. How many of you are seeing on shape here? Tell me. Exactly, Meghna. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Now try to write it, Meghna. I'm seeing only few people got chat. I want all of you guys to just share your thought. What are you thinking? Then only we are moving for the next one. Okay. Here, a thumb impression with a text that means less confidence. What is making you say less confidence? You don't trust anyone. Okay, so that's the reason you're saying, okay, I don't trust anyone but my fingerprint. Oh, fingerprint, but my finger. Okay, okay, that's interesting way to see this. Okay, you don't trust anyone, but authenticity shows that it's a fingerprint. People leaving their impression and story. Okay, that's good. Can you see the deeper meaning of this, guys? Okay, all these answers is okay, one level. Can we do a little bit deeper? Letter from a prisoner to the officer expressing his view that threatening the Kanda, wonderful year. That's great. Kanda has gone to little bit level two. Are you guys seeing Kanda's answer? Guys, observe this closely. If you wanted to become a great visually aesthetic, pleasing, whatever you call it as that designer, your observation goes needs to go insanely higher. If you're not getting impressed with the artwork or maybe the graphics or maybe the visuals, you can't express. When you can't impress, I mean, when you can't, when you can't observe and express yourself, you can't impress others. You understand, right? This is one saying actually. It's a very famous saying. Once you can't get impressed, you can't express properly outside. So, if you wanted to really make an expressive design to make people really attract to your visuals, first you will have to be very, very good observant in order to get the data, whatever is there in front of you, the visual. This is the trust I give you. Okay, good. Okay. But I really like Kanda's one because there are a lot of keywords here which can make us say that this is a letter. Like let's say this is a some kind of a statement. Like this is a some kind of like let's say, hey, what do you call a letter from a prisoner to an officer expressing his view that threatening doesn't help. Okay. Media has no limits representing our ideas. Okay. Media has no limits. Sharat, you are gone little off track. That's okay, no problem. Fine. You're deciphering in that way. I can understand. Representing our ideas. It's okay. Again, here there is no, first of all, there is no track here. Okay. Fine. What else? What else? Only 7, 8 people are typing. What about others? Guys, I want to just get an understanding. What are you guys thinking? Any different perspective, what people say? Like, that's what I'm looking for. There is something called school. How many of you have observed that? School. Where is school? I cannot understand. It's Fabrica. You don't trust anyone. That's okay. That's what people see mostly. I don't know what to do. Threatening doesn't help. Okay. Mr. Umar. Okay. Fingerprint of despair. This is the trust I give you. Okay, fine. So now, what did you guys observe from this three pictures? Tell me. From these three pictures, what did you guys observe? Type. What did we do? Come on. Mhm. Emotion, okay. What is that emotion? That's what I'm asking. What did you feel? Can I ask you one more time? One more thing. Can you convert this text into image? Now, fast. I needed you guys to take your notepad and pen and convert into in your accordance, whatever you feel. If you want to use digital, it's okay, totally fine. You can take one image, you can take one what you call, you can take one Word file and you can convert it. I'm going to be giving you 2 minutes for you, okay? Convert this text into image. It's exactly ulta what we did before. Okay. Shapes and words form emotions differently. Yes, yes. Who is iPhone? Kaushika? Is it Kaushik or somebody else? Okay. If I get the name, that would be better. Tripti. Okay, Tripti. Excellent. Shapes and words form emotions differently. Yes, Tripti, correct. But now we'll do little ulta. Come on. Can you see some connection between the earlier one and this one? How many of you are seeing this connection? Type out yes in the chat box. If you guys are seeing some connection between um, that earlier image and this one. But you guys have to observe it. Then only you will get it. See, this is what you should have did. If I asked you from the image to text, this is what you would have did. See, that image, this text, both are conveying the same meaning, right? How? Because of the color, because of the threatening words, because of the hierarchy, what they've given yesterday. We saw about hierarchy, right? Which is the best hierarchy here? Omar. Second hierarchy is I'm threatened, having no trust, right? Third. So can you now recreate it as an image, please? That's what I'm asking. Like a doodle or sketch or anything. Please put your heads down. Do it, guys. I wanted you guys to put it in a form of visual, please. Okay. I want to share. You want the screen to be shared? I hope you got the context, right? Image need not have to come. The text is there. Okay. If it is possible, you can show your sketch in the camera. That's totally fine. Try that. Hmm. Any screenshots, any interesting things can I see? Try that, guys. It's I'm not expecting a very perfect image. Like, what is your thought process? Just try to put it in a paper and pen. That's enough. Do it. That's what I'm asking, Meghna. Do it. You have to show me, no? Not in words, in picture. I can think of a thriller movie poster. Yeah.
A thumbnail sketch would do, or you want a
Anything here, anything, Kanda. No problem. In this timeline, whatever you can. You can share, yeah. Or you can just put it in front of the camera. That's also great. Mostly that would be good. Okay. Ponish has given an image. Everybody, can you see that? That's interesting, yeah. One second. I'm just sharing that image. Okay, look at this. Okay. So there is some kind of a finger thumbprint. That's okay. Some danger symbol is there. Okay. So where is Omar here? Okay.
Given to the Omar only.
He's,
So
he's
it's
the Omara.
actually it will be given to Omar so that it says that the person who gives it was is in danger.
Oh, okay, okay. It's a code word you're saying, something like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, interesting. You can still little more detail it, Ponish. Can you try that?
Okay, sir.
Little more detail. This is good. This is good. The thought process, I can understand. You're trying to build a story around it, but can you do little more? Yeah. Share your image again. Yeah, Tripti, I just did it. Hey, AI image. No, 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 no. Sumana, let's let's not go to that side, okay? I wanted you guys to pen it down. Pencil, paper, sketch pen, okay? Please. This is not the time to use the AI. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Chitra has sent one image. I don't trust anyone. Ma? Omar. Okay. One second. I'm just sharing the image. Interesting here. Can you explain this? Okay. So you've drawn a gun around it,
Yeah,
but the trigger looks opposite.
yeah. Well, yes, my
Okay.
mistake.
Okay. I don't trust anyone. This is interesting. Good, good. This is what I'm expecting, guys. Some kind of a what you call a small visual, but the powerful meaning is conveyed right here. This is what I'm looking for. Okay. How well you are able to convert that message into a quick image. Here, perfection is not the point. We don't have to draw the gun perfectly. Good. Excellent. Okay. Omar looks like a bullet. Is that correct?
Yes.
Interesting. Interesting. Good, good, good. Some analogy is there, right? So that's what we are looking for. More, more. I want more. Come on, guys. Let's put it down.
can you see mine?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can spotlight. Hold on.
So I want to draw it as a face.
Yes, yes. Good, good. So you've drawn something like a fingerprint, right?
So face here.
Face. Oh, wow. Super. Kanda.
It's outline.
Amazing. I can see the, what you call the nose and the mouth.
And you
Okay.
just
So tell me about this story.
so this is about the person, maybe a person who is trapped, who does not have any trust on others, confused. So kind of.
Right. So that Claude feel makes you tell that he is confused.
Confused.
He's not okay. Okay. Expression is good. Good. Okay. Any more? Only 3 people have shown me. 4 people have shown me. What about others? What about others? Observe this, guys. You will have to know how to build the story around it. So it's not like I don't know, Jagdish, what to do with this. What happened to Jay Nandini? What happened to Shivraj? What happened to Sharat? What happened to Dayal, Meghna, Samir, Sumana? Okay, Jaya. Quick, fast. So you should not tell Jagdish, I don't know this skill. You should try to do it. Excellent, Jaya. But you have tilted the picture. How do I do it? Okay, 1 second. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, look at this, Jaya. I hope they will find me. Omar, frightened. There is no hope, no? Okay, you have written hope as a. Okay, you don't trust anymore. I hope they find me. Okay, little. Huh.
That's a word like I hope you know me in that words in the text.
Okay.
That's what I added.
Oh, right. Got it. Okay. Good. Some kind of a feeling. Okay. See, guys, there is one catch here. Okay, I'll give you one small hint. The way in which you draw the face or expression or anything, it can be conveyed in some kind of a strokes. Okay, there is something called flow. If you point out in that particular direction, we can redirect this image into a different way. Like let's say if you wanted to do it in a arrow mark, like let's say into a specific direction, or you can use that to express a smile. Okay, you can just put a smiley, or you can just put it as an expression of sad, right? So with minimal strokes, how the meaning changes, how the conveying of the expression changes is what is the major important thing. Okay, so now I'm sharing the screen again. Okay, hold on. Hold on. One second, guys. 1 second. Okay. Okay. So, how many of you have heard this word? Focal points. How many of you have heard this word? This is a different topic, but you will see the connect slowly at the end of the session. How many of you have heard this word, focal point? Can you read this? So, what are you understanding by this sentence? How many of you have observed focal points in this image? And what made you guys think about certain expression or emotion for this picture? There is something, right, which made you think about it. Right or not? So if you wanted to also create the same meaning for your user, like let's say if you're building a UI screen, or let's say if you're building a website, or if you're building any kind of a visual part of the expression of what you guys are thinking, this is the most important thing. See, I'll tell you what. How many of you can see the white arrows separately? It's not just because it is white in color it is showing. It is because it is in between the black color, it is showing the difference. The entire focal point is just redirected to this direction. It's not only that, it's also moved in an upward direction. It's because of the form, it's because of the arrow. Also, this is not only that, the other arrows are pointing in a different direction. Like let's say if I put more of black arrows like this, and if I make only one white arrow in that direction, maybe our focal point may get a little bit confused. Right? So what does that mean? Like let's say even in that Omar picture or even in that earlier picture, You guys are trying to express something, right? Like, let's say, threatened. So how do you point that direction? It's not just arrow direction I'm seeing. The meaning of that context. Like, let's say Chitra has took the entire gun image, right? That's an interesting analogy. So you can convey it with an analogy. You can convey it with shapes. You can convey it with some kind of a pointers, right? Some artist does it deliberately. Okay, many people have now typed out. Okay, okay, let me see that. Okay, okay, that's interesting, Sumana. Sumana, did you do this now? Seriously?
Yes.
Oh, this is amazing, yeah. I'm sharing the screen. I really like it. Okay, how do I open this here? Okay, one second. Okay, okay, okay. Hold on, hold on. I'm opening all the people image. Okay. This is really insane. Okay, one second. Wait, wait, wait. Okay. Sangeeta. Okay, okay, fine. So I'm just sharing you the screen, guys. Okay. Look at this. So first, let's see one by one. Okay. Yeah. Can you look at this image? Very, very short span of time. I can clearly see this guy is threatened. I can see clearly this person is having some kind of a confusion. Okay. See, look at the flow here, the focal point here. What is the focal point here in this image? Tell me. Can somebody point out? Maybe the focal point is not just one, multiple focal points are here. Can you see the focal point? Can you exactly extract that? Eyes, exactly. It's not just eyes, it's this expression. That's the focal point, which is making this entire image look in a whole new different emotion. If that expression is not there, if that line or that focal point is not communicated properly, maybe we will focus our eyes differently. It's not like we'll not convey the meaning. Our eyes will go into a different direction. Wonderful, Sumana. Are you an artist or what?
Yes.
You have sketch pen right in front of you.
Yeah, I am an artist.
But I'm not seeing any kind of things in your portfolio. Where is that? You forgot.
Yeah, it's there.
I saw your digital illustration, correct?
Oh,
You
wait, I'm sending.
communicated a portfolio. Oh yeah, I remember you. I got confused between other person and you. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, I know that. Good. So you're a visual artist, and then you had some experience over there, right?
Yeah.
Storytelling. Good. Excellent. Superb. I really appreciate. Okay.
Thank
Next. Next, we'll go to this. Who's this? Ramraj?
Yes, Jagdish.
Yes. Okay. So, can you explain, Ramraj?
Yeah, that image shows two hands shaken. One is the woman, and another hand is shaped like a snake.
Snake.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
So, the pupil with having two faces is much dangerous. So it shows that I'm treading, and I can't able to trust with anyone like that.
Super. Here, the focal point is all about the eyes of the fish and the fish as an analogy. That's good. Interesting, Ramraj. Good. You conveyed the meaning. Okay. Next. Who's this person? Oh, can I see who's this? Omar? This one? Who has did it? Sorry. Did copy. Okay. Meghna. Come on. Wonderful. Can you explain this?
I was trying to depict through palm and the that veins that you see.
Good. No, interesting. I want to hear from you. Like, the artist has a different story to tell. No, always. That's what I'm expecting from you before me deciphering that. So there is something available here. Okay, guys, you can also use some what you call any materials, whatever you have in front of you. Like, let's see this. Okay, Sangeeta has put this. Okay, thumb down. Okay, what else I can understand, Sangeeta, from this? Thumb down, and there is some confusion here. Okay. Yes, Sangeeta, go ahead.
Something's hopeless.
Hopeless. Okay, because of lack of confidence. That's good. Excellent. So we are all trying to convey a meaning, guys. Am I right? We are all trying to convey a meaning. So focal points draw attention to a specific areas, guiding the viewers gaze and creating a sense of importance. So here you need to understand the importance is all about communicating the threatening message, right? So how as a designer you will also convey the same. Focal points are strategically placed to enhance visual interest and engagement. This is fine. We have come to know about it. Okay. So now we will see a little bit extension of it. Okay. So fixed guys, please be in mute. That would be better. Ramu, Ramu Raj. Thank you so much. Okay. Fine. Okay. So now listen to me carefully. We know the meaning, we are fixated on that, and then we are trying to create a flow around it. But if we can remember these three things, it would be better for us to communicate even more clearer, even more simpler, even more precise. Okay, what is this, Jagdish? This is called rule of thirds. It divides the composition into grid, suggesting key points of interest, balance, and symmetry contribute to the overall stability in aesthetics. Okay, so compared to all the images, I can see Sumana's image is having little stability to explain the meaning properly. And one more image, what I can say. One more image, what I can say. One more image was there, right? Yes, Sumana, surely. Okay, Dayal, that's great. Superb, superb, superb. But see, right now it looks like little doodle, right? There is a little expression of doodles and I mean, we are just putting down our thoughts. But Sumana's work, if you can see, there is some stability. It's not because of sketch pens, guys. It's because of there is a completion for this image. Okay, so if I could able to make you guys get some kind of a stability, next time when I show you a image or maybe a picture or a text or anything, you guys will be able to construct it far more better. I will tell you what. The rule of third divides a composition into many things. Okay, so implementing this rule of thirds. What is this implementation? What is this rule of thirds, Jagdish? Can you guys look at this picture? Can you guys look at, observe this? What are you understanding? Tell me. Tell me, what are you observing? Hmm. Hmm. 3:1. Excellent, Punish. Wonderful. Punish got it. How many of you are not getting it yet? Can you see all these things are made up of 3? What is that 3? Jagdish, why not 4:1? Why not 2.5:1? Tell me. With the element of 3, we are communicating 6 messages here. Okay. One is intersection. Okay. Another one is axis, like let's say x axis or y axis. Okay. Different type of visual composition using rule of third. That's what I'm asking. What is this rule of third? Have anybody known about it? Shapes is a place in one part on the frame. Exactly, Chitra. So you guys are constructing one image. You guys are constructing one point, or maybe you guys are focusing the focal point in a different direction. But if you guys can divide your entire canvas, the paper or a sheet, imaginarily, I'm saying you don't have to deliberately do this. Imaginarily, and if you guys are creating a point around it, what Chitra said, shape is places in one part on the frame, right? You decide where to place that. Like let's say if you place it here, this becomes intersection, right? People will not see these lines. You guys will remove the lines, of course, right? People will see that axis, lines, filled column, filled row, diagonal. This is how you can able to start constructing your visual element. See, if you're completely new in design, okay, if you're completely blank in terms of building any kind of a screens and other things, so you guys can start doing this basics. Like let's say, if you have to really take this down, like let's say, how do I take it? Hold on. Let's say, hold on, guys, wait. Okay. 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 So I'll take this one. Okay, fine. So can you see my screen? Fine. Can you see my screen? So let's take these images out. Okay. Let's take these images out. So there are a lot of things available here. Okay. There are a lot of things available here. So if I have to understand this rule of three, whatever we have seen, okay, I'm just parallelly share the screen. Hold on. So you guys will understand better. Okay. If I have to keep it this way, okay. So I'm just taking out this example and then I'm treating it. Okay. Maybe this color will also, I'm also going to put something like a white. This is a white canvas. Okay. So we all know it. So now if I have to really communicate a message here, I can able to go and put some elements. What are that elements? I can put one element like this. Like let's say if I have to show you an image like this, okay, or maybe if I have to communicate a, like let's say Mary image, okay. So if I have to do this, let's say I'm doing this, okay. So now I'm creating an image like this, okay, like a Merry Christmas, but I wanted to deliberately cut it, okay. It is overlapping not just one element, it is overlapping many elements, right? But still, how do I communicate this? Like, let's say, if I have to fully keep the text inside the box, I can able to deliberately do it. So here, this law is completely fulfilled. Can you see it here? The bottom, filled row. It's already done, right? If I just create one small text around it, like let's say, wishing you and your family, okay? I'm just creating this. That's it. This becomes one poster, right? Simple. So like, let's say if you have to go and approach something else. Oh no, Jagdish, I wanted to add something else here. Let's not keep graphics. Let's see something else here, okay? Let's take this one. Let's remove this guy, okay? So now, I'm trying to fill the poster, this thing, okay? I'm trying to reduce some opacity. What's happening with this? Maybe I'll try to create a small poster around it. Wishing your family. Maybe I'll choose a what is this? I have created something, but it is entirely filling the screen. It is like more of filled the row as well as fill the column, right? Somewhat it is like fully doing, like you can experiment with whatever. See, the reason why I'm saying this is here, the weightage for this visual image is much higher compared to the earlier one, what we did, right? And we are trying to use the elements. Like, let's say if you observe this slowly, like let's say if you have to, if I have to put one shape around it, okay, box, imagine, okay, if I have to put a box around it, this entire thing, it has been encapsulated with this box, okay, this one box. Again, if I duplicate this is going to be another box. If I duplicate this, is going to be another box. So this entire canvas is divided into three. How you start constructing and making the user get the flow is very important, right? So you're just removing this image. Maybe I'll remove this. Maybe I'll remove this. Maybe I'll remove this. So what does it convey? There is no confusion. People, entire focus point is going to be here. Rest, yeah, you can just keep a color. That's it. You can just keep a, maybe if I keep red, it conveys a different meaning. Maybe if I put black, it takes away the attention. Maybe if I put gray, there is a little balance here, right? Maybe if I use a gradient, maybe it conveys a different meaning. Look at this. Maybe I can also change this gradient into a different color, right? If I don't want this, let's say like this. Okay, now to make it complementing, I can add little this color. Okay. So how does it matter whether you're putting text, visuals, images, graphics, gradients? All it matters is how you're able to divide the screen and place the elements and drive the user's driver's engagement. Because the user's engagement, the user will be only driven towards what you're trying to put. Like, let's say if I put some kind of an arrow mark here, okay, automatically what happens? People will try to swipe it. Am I right or not? People will try to swipe it as if there is something else. Like, let's say if you're putting it in Instagram, like let's say if you're putting it in some kind of a social media post or anything like that, people will automatically try to see what's happening inside. And if you start to put some GIFs around it, like let's say arrow GIFs. Again, moving parts we will not talk, but look at this. Look at this. See, automatically you're deliberately creating a what you call a focal point in a specific direction with also written a text into it. Even if the next is not written here, people would still go and find out something else is there next to it. Am I right or not? So the way in which you place the element, the way in which you emphasize the element, the way in which you divide the canvas is very, 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 very important. Okay. So this is actually a law of third. Law of third works many places in the world. I'll tell you why. Because law of three is more stable. Have you seen triangles? It's more stable than any other shapes. Have you seen pyramid? Why it is in that particular shape? Most stable architecture in the world. Okay, pyramid. You can able to take a pyramid image and also try to break this into law of third. You can take any one poster now, whatever is your favorite or anything, and try to find out how they have implemented this law of third. See, even if people don't know what is meant by law of three, okay, they would have been a better artist or a best artist in the world. But if you take out their art, if you take out their architecture, if you take out something, you will find they have subconsciously integrated the law of third, because this is the most stable way of constructing an image, as well as the visuals, as well as the graphics, in order to look more stable in front of the user. That's what stability to the overall aesthetics what you're building. Yeah, it's up to you to create the balance. It's up to you to create the symmetry. It's up to you to create the non-symmetry also. Like you can create an asymmetrical image. It's totally fine. Like let's say if you're creating this kind of a what you call image, like let's say I'm just putting it, okay. Maybe I'll try to point it here. Okay. We'll try to put a white color. Oh, border night is coming. Not able to change this guy. Okay, fine. So I'm just deliberately pointing to this direction so that it's automatically known, right? Look at this. So you can also create here, the entire symmetry goes in only one direction. I mean, the half of the screen is filled. The other half of the screen is completely, no object is there. You can remove this. It's completely half of the screen. So it is not a balanced image. Like, let's say if I create something like this, okay, if I add something like this, and then if I also make this as a more weightage, look at this. Now this image looks a little bit balanced. Like let's say I have to visually weight. Jagdish, how to visually weight and all. Just look at it carefully. You will know whether this image is balanced or not properly. Okay. Look at this. Maybe this side it is offset, the direction. Let's put it in the center. Okay. Visually also balanced, weight wise also balanced. Like let's say this is a green color, this is a red color, I mean, this is a black color, this is a red color, but here is a white color. I can see the equal difference. So people eyes will also go here. People eyes will also go here. Like let's say if I put it too big, like let's say like this, what happens? Again, there is no balance here. It's completely gone. 3/4 of the screen is being covered with only one element, and the user will not focus on this arrow mark or neither the star, whatever you're telling. The only focus will be on to create this kind of a picture and image, right? If you guys are also emphasizing something, like let's say, if you are putting this, like let's say to your family, okay, and then you put one picture, like let's say here, something, no, not this one, okay, what I could say, in picture, like let's say family picture, right? Family pic, okay, like let's say if you're creating some kind of an image here, something like this here, okay, instead of you bringing this, wishing you and your family, right? Maybe I can put the family here. I can write the poster something like this. Next to the family, I can put family picture, right? You don't have to emphasize much. It is very clearly known that this is family. This is a family. This is a family. The entire focal point also shifts here, as well as we have taken 2/3 of the screen and 1/3 is left. So how you guys will construct the image in terms of this particular rule of third in mind, that much stable the aesthetics will be. See, this is also not a stable image. The reason being, I've not exactly divided it into grids. I've not exactly divided it into three parts. If I would have taken that as a consideration, then I would have exactly drawn the boundary perfectly to align this image. Then this will look even more stable. See, many portfolios and images and posters and screens, have you guys observed this? It will look it will not look good. It's not like intuitively we are saying it's not look good. Your mind automatically goes and divides the column and automatically places this element, and then you will try to see this is not really good. This is somewhat misplaced. This is somewhat not beautiful, right? This is what is making your people, your viewer also say that your visual is not really, really good. Okay. So now I'm going to be giving you one more activity, guys. Okay. So can you find three strategical focal point in this image? Oh, no, 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 no. Wait. That's not the activity. Wait. This is the activity. Sorry. So now you guys have got the shapes in front of you. Remember these shapes, okay? You will have to now construct it. Arrange these elements into a balanced composition, a stable composition, a stable aesthetics, okay? You can use this lines, shapes, texture. You can use even you can scale this image. Like let's say if you want to use this triangle in a bigger way, use it. But only use this primitive shapes, okay? And create a balanced composition out of it. I want everybody to do it. You can do it in Canva, image, anything. Please do it digitally. Or if you're okay with the manual also, please do it. I'm not worried. But you have to only use the shapes. Triangle, rectangle, circle, arrow. Can we try that? Take a screenshot of this. Keep it with you. Fast. Got it? Or should I keep the screen?
Yes,
Use.
yes.
Yeah, one more time. Okay, I will keep it. Okay, listen to this. Just observe this. You should construct something meaningful with the use of rectangle, triangle, circle, arrow, rounded rectangle. And there is another puzzle like this structure.
We have to construct with all the shapes
Yes.
or
Or
just
maybe you
one
can
shape.
ignore one or two. No problem. It's up to you. You can
Okay.
also put everything. No issues. You can scale it also. That's I already told you. You can enlarge it, you can scale it, you can squeeze it, you can scale down, you can add it, you can subtract it. I mean, don't only use only one shape. Okay, try to use at least 2-3 shapes. Okay, yeah. Hmm. So people who are particularly very weak in terms of Jagdish, I don't know how to construct the visuals. The only small hack is just remember this law of third, okay? And keep that screenshot I just showed you before this picture. And try to see and copy this at least when you're placing images and text, no? Just place that in that particular grid, particular manner. That's it. You will be you will be getting some great visuals out of it. You don't have to worry much about your what you call output. People will see the coherence in your work. Okay. Yeah. Any one sample, guys? Can I see this? Can I see that? Ramraj, can you try little more also? Try to make a meaning out of it, man. We are not creating just a grid. Some meaning has to be there, no? So what is the meaning? Tell me. Hmm. Meaning. Okay. Try it one more time. No problem. Yes, Kanda. Wonderful. Wonderful. Guys, can you see Kanda? Okay. Oh, that makes it interesting. Looks like a house with a flag on the top and the door with the opening. That's good. Sumana, I really love it. Guys, you guys are crazy. Good. But can you also tell us, like, how did you construct this with the law of third, Kanda? Sumana says perfectly in law of third. Can you guys see it? That's why it looks a little bit stable. Kanda has not made it even. Yeah, how do I say? Yeah, you can also try that, Kanda. Can you break this into law of third and see how it is constructed? You can take the same house and you can see. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Superb creativity, Kanda, Sumana. What is that tree? Sumana.
Actually, this kind of sceneries with basic shapes we teach in like when people are coming to uh, learn drawing for the first time.
Interesting. Okay, good. It all
Yes.
starts with shapes only. First, you should
Yeah.
be comfortable to move the shapes here and there and construct it in the grids and make it balanced. Okay. What happens is nobody teaches this kind of a skills. And we start building screens and then we start creating visuals around it. Right now, Canva is what you call it's a bypass. Nobody needs to learn all these things. Canva, everything is there. So we are all becoming designers. But if you construct and deconstruct all these images, you will know a lot of things is there behind this, and it takes huge amount of time for me also to help you guys, but this is just a basics, guys. Okay, you will have to start basics because this editorial design, aesthetics, visual, grid composition is a very deep subject. You will take 1 year to really understand what is happening here, and you will have to do multiple times practice day and night again and again. But just get the awareness from here. You have to start and go forward it. Okay, because many people would not be very interested in this. For many people, it becomes a very interesting topic. Like I can see Sumana, I can see Kanda. Okay. So the more you wanted to go deep, it's up to you. Okay. This is going to be your additional niche with you. Or maybe sometimes it becomes a primary niche also. Yeah. Excellent, Kanda. I really love it. Can you guys see Kanda's picture? Wonderful. You should know how to construct this also. Like let's say, Kanda, you can also construct in this way. Can you send that picture to me? I'll tell you another perspective to see it. Who's that? Easiness, Sharad. Wow. Colors, graphics. You're a true artist, Sharad. Can you guys see Sharad work? He has also cut the shape. I did not tell that, but he took that liberty, right? And he also stretched it. He also changed the proportion. I have not talked about proportion. He has changed it. That's the true beauty of artist. You can look at that. You can look that all the shapes are merged into a particular shape, and also the circle is on the separate. Why did you create that, Sharad? Can you tell me that? I'll open this. Hold on.
Yes. See, actually, the shapes are mostly we can see in nature also. So this thing I put it in that way.
Interesting, yeah.
Mountain and sun. So shapes,
Superb.
everything we can see shapes, no?
Superb. That's what
So-
Sumana also was trying to say. That's great.
Yes, yes. So I incorporated everything in that by doing that.
How did you do? Canva or anything?
Figma.
Figma. Excellent. Okay. What about this Tripti? Some facial expression is coming. Okay. Some coding. Okay. Some braces. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. She has used only plain color to emphasize it. Okay. This is like an eyebrow. Okay. This is like a nose. This is like a, that's a great meaning out of it. Good, good, good. Okay. So if you can also Tripti, draw it in a grid. 3 grids. And then if you can show that, that would be much more better. Can you try that? You can move around with anything. You can move around with everything. Okay, whatever you got, whatever you guys can do, it's totally fine. Okay, so I'm just sharing the screen again, guys. Look. So arrange the elements in the balanced composition. This is what we saw. So you can go for the resource called Elements of Art in Google. Okay, it's about shapes, textures. It's an educational content for this. If you guys wanted, I can also extract and send you. But element of art, if you put in Google, you will get it. Okay, and also you can put the keyword importance of scale in design, because scaling is everything. Same shapes only we have given to everybody, right? But how people have used this, how they scaled it, how they changed the proportion. Okay, so different thing matters when you have to create that sweet spot for the user to go and read this or observe it or anything. Okay, lines guide the user, shapes conveys the meaning, texture adds the depth. You can use texture as well, but I have not talked about it, but you guys can extend it. Okay, but basically what we did is shapes, because shapes is everything. Lines, dots, shapes is a primitive structure. You guys can build on top of it. You can add more depth, you can add more texture, you can add more gradients, you can add anything, you can add graphics, you can add motion based design. Totally fine. Ramraj, are you here? Ramraj is a motion design artist, right? So he can also try that. Like understanding how to use these elements enhances the visual communication better. So even before doing all these things, guys, first you have to go back a little and think about what we are trying to say. Kanda was trying to say house. Sumana was trying to say natural picture. Sharad was trying to say natural picture as well as some kind of a some kind of abstract meaning as well. Because the way in which he used the colors, it shows me that it's a little abstract one. People has to really look at the abstractness as well. It's not like just one way they're seeing it. Okay, Meghna, a UX designer. Interesting. Okay, Sumana has typed. Can you guys look at the chat box? Sumana and Meghna, that's interesting here. Okay, good, good. Okay, you use that circle to create a persona, like a human, like the profile picture. That's great,
Yeah,
Meghna. Wonderful.
profile picture and a UX designer, a UX at the top with arrow, and then that forward arrow shows that journey is going on.
Okay, you have taken text as a deliberate thing. Okay, fine, but text is not allowed here.
Text. Oh yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah. The rule is we should only use the shapes which is available. Everything is good. Only this a UX designer is what is the thing. Okay, but you've also divided into grids. That's okay. That's great. If you can communicate Meghna as a UX designer with only shapes, that is the success of this activity. Are you getting it, Meghna?
Yes, yes.
If you're getting the same meaning, what is the meaning? A person called Meghna, a UX designer, is going forward. That's the meaning, right? That's what I'm
Right.
trying to say also now. If your meaning is fixated carefully, and you as an artist or a designer is understanding and imbibing that first in your mind. See, the problem is the designer itself first don't understand what we are trying to say. Even the people who are constructing the screens and visuals, no. If I ask them, why did you do that? They're completely clueless. See, first we have to understand that story, no? Observe. That's why the first activity is observation, very, very carefully. Okay. And then you think, okay, how do I communicate Meghna with the shapes? How do I communicate Meghna being a designer with this? How do I communicate Meghna with the arrow, like let's say the direction in the front? If you can able to question this and bring that into a canvas, that is super. That's a step one. The step two is building that into law of third, so that the composition looks very balanced. The composition look very, very what you call harmonious in nature. Okay, let's not talk about harmonious, but we'll talk about, like, let's say balanced. Okay, we'll see that in a little later. So lines guide the eyes, shapes conveys the meaning, texture adds the depth. If you guys are also adding texture, gradient, more colors, see the communication of Sharath is a little bit stronger, right? The communication of Sumana's image is a little bit stronger, right? Even the Kanda is a little bit stronger. The reason, because little bit colors is coming. Okay, and also understanding how to use this visual okay, scale, proper scale and proportion maintains visual balance. Yeah, I talked about it. Oversized or undersized elements can disrupt the harmony. It can break the flow, and it will not communicate. The focal point is missed, the grid system is missed, and then the hierarchy is also missed. Yesterday we talked about hierarchy, right? Everything is connecting the dots. Are you guys seeing this? Sorry, Monday we saw this. Are you guys seeing this? First we saw from the text on the Monday. Now we are looking at the visuals. We are going a little deep into the balance. We are going a little bit deep into how you can apply this law of third. The point here is many people don't know all these things. They start constructing the visuals. That's the big problem. Can you see this, guys? 12 visual hierarchy principles. Every non-designer needs to know. Okay, now I'm going to be copy pasting this for you guys. Okay, I don't know, like, will it come in the text in the hyperlink? Okay. Yeah, it came. I hope it is good. But you can put the rule of third in photography. Mostly the photo artist uses this kind of a skills. Okay, they know it. A very good professional photographer, if you look at their images, you will definitely be able to break down that into 3 elements. Because if you put more than 3, it will become very confusing for the user. They won't be able to understand what they're doing. Okay, so look at the scale and proportion, principles of form and design. Okay, we are not going much deep into it, but we will just touch upon this a little bit. Okay, proper scale and proportion maintain visual balance. Oversized and undersized elements can disturb the harmony. So what happened in certain people's sketches, what they shared with me, this goes a little disruptive because the sizing is not done properly. The proportion is not maintained properly. Okay, if I'm telling, like, let's say, look at this. This is one glass. Okay, already this glass is big. If I create this glass even more bigger, do you think it is more comfortable or maybe visually aesthetically pleasing or something like that? Then that is not called cup. That's called bucket. Okay, so we may convey it very differently. Bucket cannot be kept in a table. See, the scale matters. Because of the scale, I increase the size of this glass, and this conveys a totally different meaning. It will look very awkward. The meaning is totally conveyed differently. Same thing goes for your images also, guys. When you are constructing some screens in the Figma or any image or Canva or anything, if you play around like this, it will look very ugly. Have you seen many people doing ugly works? It's because of this only. They don't know how to play with the scale and proportion. Okay, this is a very important aspect. Being a designer, we need to understand this. And see, guys, there is no rule like you have to memorize all these things. Just read once. You will get some kind of a basic understanding. Focal point, line, plane, gradation, radial elements, geometric shape. We saw that. Okay, organic shapes is also there, but it's very difficult to understand. But for now, just remember the geometric shapes. Okay, people from the art background will be able to understand it even more faster. Don't work on the rhythm, repetition. We'll see differently. But
Jagdish,
yes, Sharath.
so are we following the golden ratio also with this, or it is
We'll come to
something
golden ratio a little later. But for now, we are constructing the basics. Okay.
Okay,
Golden
okay,
ratio is something very advanced. Let's not talk about that.
okay, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if we don't know what is the basics of shapes to construct an element, to know the balanced aesthetics, there is no point in talking golden ratio.
I'm
Mm.
thinking like whether we need to follow this in design or photography. So while I'm taking my photos and I can see that golden ratio, we can put that golden ratio.
Golden ratio will come because see,
Yeah.
definitely golden ratio is an important aspect, but we should know when to use that, and we'll see that detail. Don't worry.
Okay, okay.
That's in fact coming in the days. Okay.
Okay.
Rhythm, harmony, all those things are coming. But for now, what I'm trying to connect the dots from the earlier session and this and the going forward is, if we are putting anything like let's say a visual, a text, or anything, this needs to have a proper meaning first. This needs to be constructed with a proper rule of third grid, and it needs to be having a proper driving of focal point and a hierarchy and the order. And fourth important, a proper balanced visual aesthetically, what you call composed, I would say. Okay. And the fifth last element is using the scale to a proper what you call proportion. If your scale is not working good, whatever you did in the first 4 steps, it will become very nasty at the end. Are you getting it? If you're not understanding this first 4 elements and you're only talking about finally golden ratio, your golden ratio will will look like silver ratio. It will not look golden. It will look somewhat this screwed up here.
Yes.
People will not say this. I mean, people will not say this. Nobody will say, hey, the composition is not exactly aligned. That's what is making me feel the screen is bad. Nobody will tell in that world like that. People will say, I didn't like it. That's it. For some architecture, have you observed? Oh my God, this is wow. People have seen this, right? What makes them say wow? It's because of this kind of a basics only. You're seeing this BMW car, right? Oh wow, such an amazing car. Hey, that house looks wow, wonderful. What is making you say that wonderful? It's because it's all constructed with this basic shapes in nature. See, if you take inorganic shapes, no, we can really talk more about it. It's a mind-blowing topic. It's a very favorite for me. But now we'll understand the basics. Inorganic shapes will go. For inorganic shapes, we need a lot of sketchbook. We need some activities to be done. We need some form, like let's say thermocols. We can carve it out and see how this inorganic shape works, because you have to touch and feel the shapes. If you're a physical product designer, no, when you're doing some forms and shapes, you should know how to carve that shape and also feel that. Scale, proportion, harmony, balance, aesthetic will work very differently over there. Okay. And how you proportionate it, how you scale it down, scale it up, again, it matters a lot. People, have you seen people who are very short in height? Okay. Very short in height. This is not again a rule or something, but this is what I have observed. Okay. People are very short in height, particularly girls. Okay. The girls, they like men with tall height. Have you observed
Yes,
it?
yes.
It's true,
Yes,
actually.
yes.
Okay. And same goes with the opposite. People who are very tall, like let's say people who are very big, no, they like this tiny things. They like the small cute toys. They like the small keychain. Have you observed this? It's all about balance, guys. We are humans, right? We always tend to balance the opposite. Whatever we don't have, no, we tend to balance that out. Same goes for the visual also. If you guys are also, see, I can see your character once you just put your visuals in front of me. I can see your personality very clearly, because I've observed this over seeing hundreds and hundreds of visuals with a student. And then only I reflected myself. Oh, this is why I always choose small. Okay. This is why I always choose small. But there is something else also. We'll see this next week. Okay. We as a designer have to break all these personal things. Because if we start sticking on these things, no, then I will tell you, you will get only one type of clients. Or maybe you will get only,
Yes, yes,
you will
yes.
not be able to touch the universal beauty.
And the thing, it will take more time to come
Yeah.
up with the design. Yeah,
Yes.
when we are considering all these things.
Yeah. So many
Yes.
people will argue, sorry. Many people will argue, no, we need to bring our individuality. It's okay, guys, we can bring the individuality, but we have to solve the problem, right?
Yes.
You using this aesthetics, are you solving the problem? See, if you are biased, no, you will not see the problem.
Mm.
You will put your scale very small and then you'll say, this is best, this is best, this is best. No, in that context, maybe a bigger scale is required. So you will have to remove that. See, everybody has one personality, okay? See, guys, in January, we are building one codex, okay, which is called personality codex. Actually, this requires some time. We are building it. So I wanted to categorize people into personalities. Everybody has one personality. We know already 16 personality tests, but I'm building something else to this particular program called Personality Codex. So every designer operates with a personality. Okay, we can't really ignore that. It's all imbibed. Let's say I told you, right? Little short girls, they like the tall men, and also the bigger people like the small tiny things. So also there are many analogies like this, and it's not also true. Some people are a little eccentric out of it. Some people are not falling in the standard deviation as well. Some people go in this extreme, some people go into that extreme as well. And whatever they make, visuals, sketches, composition, it will all be reflected into that. And it's very difficult to break that personal bias, because if you are making it more and more and more and more and more, if somebody else is pointing out, hey, you're always trying to make this only, hey, you're always trying to make this only, why don't you check that, why don't you change that, it will be very painful for you. First, how come this person will point out that to me? That's an ego. We feel bad about when somebody comments on our work. Okay, and then you try to understand, okay, if we do it like this way, certain type of audience will not be able to resonate with this, the meaning will not be conveyed. Then and only you move into a zone of self-realization, and then you change it, and then you become freehand. That's it. You will see everything is same. You'll see all the laws is going in front of you as the same. You pick whatever you want and then you create. How musicians create music? Artists, musicians, photography, all these people are, I mean, we are also creative, but I would say they are tapping into a far more higher energy, I mean, far more higher frequency. That's why they're able to create a music in that go. Like, let's say, who is your best music director, favorite, Sharath? Who is your
A.R. Rahman.
A.R. Rahman. Look at you.
Yes.
A.R. Rahman, does he makes only one song, one rhythm, one
No,
Sarigama Padanisa only, but he makes a lot of things, right?
yes.
He makes a lot of combinations and permutations out of it. If he's very biased, see, many singers I've seen. This is Siddh. What is that guy name? I like this guy first, but what happened is this guy started making only one tone. My wife likes him. I don't know why. She gets angry when I talk about this. But the point is, I don't like this guy because of this reason. Initially, his songs were very magnetic. His voice was very attractive, but I'm not able to see the tonality. That's why I like Hariharan. He
Yeah.
makes everything. He changes his tone. He changes his voice. Same like how we designers are also using the scale, proportion, and everything. No, they
Yeah.
also play that. That's why they are liked by most people. See, there are also audience who repel Sid, right? There are also who like him very much. But what are the majority? What are the impact? Hariharan, SPB, these people are like impact. A Sudas, classic example. Like these people play around with this, but they are doing it with voice. But you guys have to do it with design. Fine. This is the most
Exactly.
interesting and important thing, guys. People who don't know this basics, no, they will not construct screens and visuals, which is going to be lasting. They will be like
Mm.
kids. Their design will be like something is unstable here. Something is unstable here. I'll show you tomorrow some visuals also. What when I learned, I've also made mistakes and I've corrected that. And still, I will not call it perfect, but I'm also learning. Nobody has touched a perfection here. Everybody is learning every single day and moving. I'll also show something. From there, we'll talk about harmony. Because if I start talking about harmony and rhythm and what you call entropy, you guys will feel it like a scientific equation. But if with this artistic flow, when you take it tomorrow and day after, it's going to be amazing session. Okay, so please stay tuned and come up with any kind of a digital tool if you guys you have any canvas, like let's say this digital sketchbook, sorry, digital or that Wacom or stylus, something like this. Anybody has it? I had it, guys, in my college, but right now, what happened is because of people are too much asking me job, job, job. I've not gone into that what you call mode because of the skill booster session. I'm actually trying to build, and we will also get it in the future. Okay, Sumana only has it. Okay, fine. 2-3 people. Sharath, how come you don't have?
I was using it, but my kids had taken it away with
Good, fine, good, fine. So, I mean, it's not a big investment. I mean, I would not say everybody go and buy it. People who are very inclined towards this, please go and invest. It's a 6,000, 7,000 rupees material. Okay. It's a small, what you call, a trackpad will be there. Okay. You can buy that Wacom pen and then it will be useful for you guys. You can try to create some kind of a small strokes, because in mouse, you can't draw strokes. Mouse is a limited thing. You can draw strokes over the canvas, because if I'm asking you the same activity, if you had, like, let's say, a canvas in front of you with a paper and pencil, you will flow very, what you call, you'll free flow. Same like how the musicians play the music, right? They'll do whatever. Like we say it as a fun. What is this guy doing? But for them, it is all in the order. They are
Yes,
having a
this
harmony.
is
They are having
mostly used by nowadays digital artists. They are mostly using that.
correct.
But yes, yes. Now all the digital arts come with this. They are not using nothing. Yes.
Correct. So it is all depends on the nature of the person and also their proficiency. But this is how they start. Even in the music schools and other things, they start with the basics. Even in the art school, they start doing the basics, and then they construct, and then you become, and then you give the problem. You will become a great designer to know how to construct it, and whatever you put a dot, it becomes a beauty. You put even a small visual, it becomes wonderful. So think about it. Okay. So we'll connect tomorrow for this session. Thank you so much, guys. Are you guys learning something? Or it feels too much art, boring? Sharath is feeling it. Okay, fine. A lot of people, yes, no. Because I don't know how this will land. That's why I don't record this as a courses and all, because it is not required, first of all. Okay. This is a niche skill which you can develop over the time when you wanted to go very basics around it. Okay. If you specifically ask me, like let's say if one person is coming, Jagdish, I'm looking for a 15 LPA job. I'm looking for a what you call product-based company where I have to emphasize my visual skill as a first priority. Then I would tell all this topic to that guy. Then I will point him in that direction. And then I'll also suggest you some books. You can read this Gestalt Law of Psychology. It's a great book. You guys will get confused, but try to take it bit by bit. And you can watch our YouTube live as well, Gestalt Law. Like these will redirect you to a proper direction. Okay. But if you're asking for something else, like let's say I just want to become a designer to learn something and solve some problem, this is not really required. No, why to waste time here? I told you already, the 100 skill is not required to mandate everything. So you choose whichever is really comfortable for you. Your personality is there, right? And then you go deep. Then I will guide you. I'm here, right? People who are on the job special, they're also talking to me every single day. You guys can ask me more things like this. Hey, Jagdish, can you suggest how do I do? See, many people are thinking because of this UX, no, they are forgetting their visual skill inside that. That's why I always talk to graphic designers. Why are you not talking about your visual strength which you already accumulated? Just because many UX designers are getting big salaries, it doesn't mean we'll have to lose our strength, right? We should also emphasize that many times. I'm saying for the graphic designers and visual artists. Okay, even for the Ramraj, I would say there is a guy called Jola Deva, and there is a guy whom I can say. Many people are there in our program. Bala Ganesh, you can say, like let's say, you can say Kaushik. How many of you know Kaushik? Kaushik, you're interacting, right? Kaushik took exactly the opposite approach. Kaushik came to me saying, he is very good in this research and methods and everything. He asked me, Jagdish, you teach me this Figma, you teach me this visual. He was about to get the job at that time. He had a break of career. Okay, he was a little bit trying for that. So he asked me this question. I looked at his profile. I had a one-to-one with him. I had two one-to-one sessions with him. I understood. I asked him one question: why you wanted to become a visual artist or maybe a graphic? No, everybody's asking this Figma. Kaushik, you have already a strength. Please go and project this carefully to the industry. You will get more salary there. He got 29 LPA. He did not do any visual class and all these things. So know your strength first. And he is capable of even more 48 LP also. Okay. Now he is in that path of going there. He will do it. But the thing is, you should know where to put your strength and weakness also balanced. Or else we will lose out our basics. And same goes for the visual design people also. Don't forget that you are having a skill which is already for 3 years, 4 years. Sumana, 15 years. I mean, Sumana is having a lot of experience. I don't know, 8 years or 10 years. So use that to thrust your career, or else it will backfire. Okay? So think about it. Tomorrow we'll see you in an even more detailed session. I wish you all the best. Take care. Happy Christmas. Oh, I totally forgot.
Happy Christmas, happy Christmas.
Okay,
to all
guys.
of you.
Sorry. Thank you so much. Happy Christmas. And people are celebrating this. So let us know how did you celebrate. Record a video and share it in the group, the celebrations, because it's not like we also have a start, but the celebration for the Christmas, the Christian people is very different, right? Just share that experience. It's a great, what you call. You will also see and appreciate and enjoy that. Okay. Bye-bye, guys. Have a great day. Happy Christmas.
Merry
Ram.
Christmas to all
Merry
of you.
Christmas. Thank
Attendance.
you.
Merry
Attendance.
Christmas
Please go and mark
to
your
all.
attendance. It's already there. I've given you. I've given you already. Please go and mark it. Okay. Yes. Mark it and then you can leave the call, guys. If you end the call, probably attendance may not come. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Sumana. Thank you, Samir. Thank you, Dayal. Thank you, Akshita, Meghna, Tripti, Vishwesh, Sangeeta, Shivraj, Jayanandini, Chitra. Thank you, guys. Okay. We'll just see you tomorrow. Guys, one day in this week, we will do a creative booster session in the evening. Sorry, skill booster session in the evening, 6 o'clock. Okay. We'll try to see how the SEO YouTube works, because our marketing team said that to do it that way. Let's see how it happens. Maybe a lot of people can join. Let's see. But I'll let you know. Okay. Until then, it will be in the morning only. I'll let you know. Okay. Take care, guys. All the best.